So the final DIOR quad from the spring collection. This is Popeline Peach. And I do want to explain the Popeline and the pink organza versus the Popeline Peach versus the old Popeline. So 2 years ago, organza and Popeline came out. And basically what they did this year for the spring is they switched the color stories. So organza was more of a peachy kind of shade, color story. And then pink organza, of course, is the pink color story. And 2 years ago, Popeline is a very pink color story. And now Peach, Popeline Peach is the peach color story. So they just switched it. I can't say I think that's particularly original by DIOR. DIOR is doing a lot of repetitive work lately, I feel, but you know, a lot of brands are, so I don't want to just criticize DIOR. But I do have the Popeline Peach on today, and I have video of me putting the look on, so I'll go ahead and show you that. I also have on the Holo Yuzu Maximizer, and I'll put up the video right now of me putting this on, and you can see it on my lips. So if I look at it on my lips by itself, it doesn't look holographic. It doesn't look yellow. It's just a shiny gloss. Maybe as we put it over different shades, it could make a shade warmer. I'm going to use the DIOR Addict Coral D-lite today so you guys can see that. And I can put the Yuzu over it so you can see what it looks like. But if you're really looking for like a yellowish hollow, I don't think this is really going to deliver on that. So I would pick up some of the other shades personally. So let's talk about the foundation. The foundation I'm wearing is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Foundation. It's a weightless perfecting foundation, and I got it in the lightest shade, ON1 Silk. I did not get the cool shade because, as I said, I'm trying to do more neutral shades. I do think it's a really good match for my skin tone. I think it works really well. I have to say, it is weightless. Like, I don't notice anything on my skin. It feels very comfortable. I only put one application on, so I'm gonna put a little bit more on like this area here just so you guys can see it. And I think, I mean, I've just started using it, but I have to say, like, it's very light. I think the weightless claim is a good claim. It doesn't look dry on my skin. It goes on pretty flawless. Yeah. It's very skin-like. I'm very impressed with it. So I'm going to keep using it, but I have to say, it doesn't, I'm going to do a close-up here so you guys can see it. It doesn't look like there's really anything on my skin, but it perfects, and it feels like nothing. So I'll keep trying that. You guys can tell me what you think, but I'm actually really impressed with the foundation. So just saying. Okay, so let's look at the Popeline Peach. This is the Quint, and I'll have the swatches go up. So you can see, similar to the pink organza, there's not a tremendous amount of pigment. This probably has more pigment, I guess, than the others, because the pink shade here and the rosy peach shade do have some pigment, but there's 3 shades in here that are so let's go ahead and roll the video. So I started with the pink shade in the middle, which is a satiny shade. That shade on the eyelid, if you like a pink satin shade, that's actually a very pretty shade. I don't like that particular color story for me, but if you're a pink person and you really like pink, that's a pink satin. It's like a Barbie pink. It's very pretty. So I put that in the crease. I took the white creamy shade, which also has a little bit of luminescence, put that in the brow area. I actually like that shade, but I probably have that shade like a million times over. Took the peach, light peach shade, put it all over the eye. Took the creamy almond shade, put it back through the crease to kind of D pink, the pink shade, and then took the deeper kind of rosy peach shade, put it back through the crease, and deepened it up. But you can see putting it on top of those other shades, it doesn't look as deep as I think you could make it if you put it by itself. Looking at the look, I was just like, this, I just don't, you know, I just didn't think it looked particularly good. I don't think it works for that type of application. So what I did is I took the deep peach shade and put it all over the eye, and then took a little bit of the white and kind of put it over it to give it a little bit of depth. I took the Chanel Brune Platine, the new liner, and lined my eyes with it. I don't think you want a really deep liner with this because it is a very light look. I think black, I mean, you could do black, but I just think it would be a lot. And so then put some mascara on. This is the Victoria Beckham mascara. This is my favorite mascara at the moment. Loving it, wearing it a lot. I can't say I like this because I don't. The formula is very powdery. As we've discussed numerous times, the new Dior formula in their eyeshadows is not as good as the old. That's my opinion, but I just don't think it's as good. It's very powdery. It went on fine. It's not like it's, you know, but it doesn't look as nice on the eyelids. I think the color on blue eyes is actually very pretty because it brings out the blue. But I think the color story is more, I think it would look more flattering on another type of hair color, different type of skin color. But anyway, it's just not my favorite. But I do think it makes my eyes look bluer because if you're taking a shade that has like a pinky / orangey shade, it's going to enhance blue. So you're going to get that kind of look if you like that. But yeah, this is not my color story. It's not my favorite. The shades kind of blend into one another. The three shades are very, very light. So it's hard to actually make them look different if you try to put them on top of each other. So yeah, not my favorite. But you know, it may be somebody's favorite out there. It's just not mine. Again, the formula in the Dior's, I just don't love the new formula. I loved the old formula. So, all right. So let me try the Dior Addict. So this is the Addict lip in Coral D-lite. I think it'll be a good shade for this. Yeah, really pretty coral. It's a pretty shade. It's very spring-like. Goes with the eyes. I wouldn't say that, again, it's my favorite, but the cheek product I'm using, this was given to me by a friend of mine. It's Manasi 7, M-A-N-A-S-I, Manasi 7, Beauty Evolution All Over Color. And it's kind of like a Westman Atelier kind of thing. Seen it overseas, and it is coming, starting to see it pop up in the US. It's a creamy finish. It's very pretty. I really like the product. All right, so let's try the Yuzu over it and see if it does anything over a lipstick. I guess a little, but honestly guys, it just looks like a glossy lip. It's not a bad glossy lip. I just don't see it yellow or holographic. Okay guys, that's it for today. So now I've gone through all of the spring Dior. I say spring because the Mimi Rose isn't technically spring. It was like a one-off kind of thing. Overall, I would say I don't particularly like the collection. I don't think it was done very well. I think it's, again, the formula and the new ones I don't think are particularly great. I think it's more powdery. The pink and peach color stories aren't really my favorite. I don't think there's a lot of pigment in them. But if you like something really light, then, you know, these will be to your liking. I would say the pink organza is probably my favorite, strangely enough, of all three on the eye, but again, not great. The blush, the really pink one, it's whitish and powdery, and I don't particularly like that on me. And then the other one, the Delicate Rose, I feel like it looks like the Precious Rose, but I like the Precious Rose better. So far my favorites are the lips. I'm liking the Coral D-lite. I'm liking all the maximizers, although the yellow one I don't really think does much. And I'll be trying the new lipsticks as well. I do think the formula is good in the new lipsticks. I do like those. So at least that reformulation seems to be going in the right direction. And I'll do more with this foundation, but so far I'm really impressed. I'll have a more detailed review once I've worn it for, several hours and all that good stuff. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.